Hey, what's going on, fellow treasure hunters? We're into the year 1946. World War II was coming into its latter years, but the US Mint is still burning through those final stockpiles of recycled brass shell cases. This makes 1946 the final year of the notorious unstable shell case alloy. With massive mintages across the board, finding a 46 Lincoln cent is actually pretty easy. Finding one that survived all those years and the metallurgical flaws of its own creation to reach top-tier condition, well, that's tough, and that's where the money is. In this video, we're breaking down 5 certified auction sales. These are going to show how there's a jump from an accessible $150 baseline to a near $10,000 condition rarity that you can find in 1946 cents. So let's break it down. Let's start off with the Philadelphia baseline. We're at the Philly Mint. This is a 1946 Philadelphia Lincoln cent, graded MS66 Plus Red by PCGS. It sold in October of 2025 for $154. Philadelphia produced just shy of a billion cents in 1946. Because the quality control on the final batch of shell case alloy was erratic at best, achieving a true high MS60s grade is much harder than in previous years. That makes an MS66 Plus Red the stable, accessible baseline for a premium registry build. This Plus designation also lets it sit right on the grade of MS67, and you can tell from the beautiful colors and surface on this one why it got just shy of the next grade up. Now, don't confuse this with a circulated 1946 penny. In average circulated condition, a raw 1946 Philly cent is worth about 5 to 10 cents tops. You only see triple digits when the coin secures high-end slabbed grades. The alloy is highly prone to oxidation and spotting, more so than other years of wheat cents. So if you come across one of these 1946 Philly cents and it's truly clean looking, you might want to consider getting it certified and graded. What happens when you hit the absolute pinnacle out of Philadelphia, though? Let's talk about that ceiling, and it's an expensive one. This is a 1946 Philadelphia Lincoln cent, graded MS67 Plus Red by PCGS, sporting a CAC endorsement as well. It sold in the beginning of 2025 for an incredible $9,600. So why this huge premium? It's going to be population rarity. PCGS has awarded the MS67 Plus grade to only 3 or so examples of this coin. This pristine, spot-free, pumpkin orange lustered coin that you see here is a statistical anomaly. Finding a 1946 shell case cent with 0 environmental reaction or spots after 8 decades is the primary driver for this 5-figure valuation. So again, if you come across a clean cent out of Philly from 1946, then you might be sitting on really good money. Let's move west to Denver, though, and talk about how the standard shifts slightly. This is a 1946D Denver Lincoln cent, graded MS67 Red by PCGS. It sold at the end of 2025 for $169. Now, with a mintage of 315 million, Denver had slightly better quality control, meaning the market baseline for a registry grade or high grade example comfortably hits MS67. This doesn't mean lower grades aren't valuable, though. We still see lower MS grade Denver coins sell for good money, about $40 to $80 sometimes. For just under $170 here, you are getting a top tier gem red coin. This thing's really stunning. Anything below this for the Denver issue might top out at about the grading fees right now, but are still worth picking up. Just like we did with Philadelphia, here is the condition ceiling for Denver, though. This is a 1946D Denver Lincoln cent, rated MS67 Plus Red by PCGS. It sold in January of 2026 for $2,928. Now notice how a simple plus designation awarded for superior eye appeal within the MS67 tier drove that price up nearly 1,600% over that last coin. In the high-end copper and wheat cent market, you are paying for strike sharpness in fields free of any contact or bag marks. This coin proves that even for non-key dates out of the wheat cent series and Lincoln cent series, the plus grade acts as a massive multiplier at the absolute top of the population. We can't talk about 1946 without talking about every mint, so we head further west from Philadelphia to the San Francisco Mint. This is a 1946S San Francisco Lincoln cent, graded MS67 Red by NGC. It sold in March of 2026 for $244. San Francisco had the lowest mintage of the year at just shy of 200 million. Because of the lower relative mintage, the San Francisco MS67 Red baseline trades a lot higher than both Philadelphia and Denver. So San Francisco is really one of the great mints also, and I think the top one right now that you should look for out of 46. If you're building one of those gem red sets, or you're just into really beautiful looking coins, the S Mint is your highest barrier to entry at the baseline level though. They are a little more pricey, but we see them historically gaining value more steadily than the Philly and Denver counterparts. 1946 Lincoln cents closed the book on the World War II shell case era. Now there's other anomalies in years after this, but 46 is one of the best years to hunt for. The lesson's really simple in my opinion. When dealing with those unstable alloys, pristine condition is everything. The cleaner the surface, the cleaner the strike, the cleaner the fields, and the better the color, the more money you're going to get out of 1946. A single carbon spot can drop a coin from $9,000 to $100 or $200. Still a great profit, but a lot of loss. If possible, look for those coins that are already graded and slabbed, because those are stabilized and kept from further oxidation. Really focus on strike and eye appeal. That's the biggest thing for 1946. Let me know what you think about these pennies. Let me know what you've been coming across in your coin, banknote, and collectible searches lately. You can drop images over to the community tab where tons of folks are helping each other talk about their finds. I will see you guys there. I'll see you in the next video. But until next time, happy treasure hunting.